bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here.
Hi everyone, it's Colette. Welcome to Colette's Thermie Kitchen. So look what arrived in the post, and it is my beautiful Texas muffin tin. And what I want to do is to make some Texas muffins with you. Now I love muffins, savoury and sweet, although I am really partial to the savoury ones. And what I love about them is you can put just about anything you want into them, so great for using those leftovers. So we're going to kick off, and I've got in here some butter. So I've just cubed some butter, and all I need to do now is to melt that. And to melt the butter, 2 to 3 minutes at 60 degrees on speed number 1. Now while that's melting, I want to give you a little, I guess a bit of a craft DIY. So I don't have any liners for my big Texas muffin tin. What I'm going to do is make them, and they're super easy to make. And then what you want to do is to find a glass that sits comfortably and is about the same size as the bottom of your Texas muffin tin, which this one is. And then you want to cut yourself some squares. So I think these are about 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters from memory. I love my mix shop spatula. Yeah, so naturally they're about 14-15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. I kind of guesstimate it as I'm going. And what you want to do is to invert this, and you need to find the center point, so just folding it over in a diamond. And again, so you can find that center point. So just there, open that up, and then you want to pop that center point in the center of the glass. And then all you're going to do is hold that in position, and then really crease the sides up with this. And lo and behold, I now have a muffin liner, which cost me next to nothing. So let's line my muffin tray. One, and here's some I did earlier. So very beautiful, very easy to use. And they are now waiting for that lovely muffin mixture to go into them. All right, so we've still got a little bit of time to go. Let's have a check. I'm going to give it an extra minute. I think so, about 3 minutes for this amount of butter to melt. And let's talk about our muffins. So basically you've got your core ingredients, which will be more or less the same all the time. I use self-raising flour, some baking powder, some salt, and for my wet ingredients I've got the butter, I've got a couple of eggs and some milk. And then in terms of your fillings, it's whatever you want, and I usually kind of work on about a maximum 3-cup ratio of savoury fillings. So today I'm going to be popping into these some beautiful salami, and some cheese. Of course, what's a muffin without lots of lovely cheese? And this is the mix that we love. It's parmesan and really tasty cheddar. And I've also got some zucchini. I had a zucchini left over. Now when you're putting zucchini into a muffin, so you want to either chop it up or grate it, and then pop it into some kitchen paper, and then squeeze out that extra liquid, because you don't want that. It's going to make your muffin too sloppy. So I've got my zucchini, and I've got a bit of carrot going in, and a little bit of chili, because we love chili in this house. So into this I am going to add my milk, my 2 eggs, and I am also going to add in my zucchini, my carrots, because they're kind of a bit wettish, and I'm going to add about half of this cheese, because I want to keep some to sprinkle on the top. Maybe a bit more than half of that cheese. So you don't have to get caught up in exact quantities with this. And I'm going to pop in that salami. So now what I need to do is just mix these together, and I reckon that we will do about 10-12 seconds, so we'll go for 10 and see how that takes us at speed 3 on reverse. Okie doke. So, yep, you can see now all of that has been mixed together really well, and that was just 10 seconds at speed 3. Now the secret, as I'm sure you all know, to really lovely muffins is never to over mix. So I'm just going to scrape that down. I don't need to mix that anymore. And now I'm going to add into that my dry ingredients. So self-raising flour. I love the fact that with the Thermomix you do not have to sieve flours or sugars. Such a bonus. So self-raising flour, bit of salt, bit of baking powder, some chili flakes, so that's all my dry ingredients, and because I'm such a pepper girl, a bit of pepper going in there too. So I'm now going to incorporate the dry mixture in with that wet mixture, and I'm going to do it for about the same time. So we're going to go for 10 seconds at speed 3 on reverse. So I want you to take a look at this. Now can you see we've got flour on top there, and it doesn't look quite mixed in. I'm just going to have a little, I don't want to mix that anymore. So if I look underneath there, you can see the mixture's quite dry, and that's really the way I want it. So that's mixed plenty, even though we've got that little bit of flour on the top. So there's the tray, here's the muffin mixture. We want to probably about 3/4 fill these. And that's going to be lovely. So I'm going to fill these up, and then I'm going to actually pop these into the oven at about 200 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. But before I do, I'm just going to sprinkle some extra cheese on top, and they're going to be so good. Out of the oven, they took about 25 minutes to cook through. They smell cheesy and absolutely delicious. So here they are in that lovely new muffin tray available in our mix shop. So let's just have a nice look and see what they are absolutely like. Oh, lovely bottoms. Can you see there just how beautiful they absolutely look? Lovely and moist inside. You've got salami, zucchini, carrots, lots of cheese. Really whatever you want to pop into them, pop into them. So this batch has made these 6 big ones, and I've also made 6 standard size muffins as well. I've had one already, which is delicious. And these guys will freeze. Oh, they're so good. These guys will freeze for 3 months in the freezer. Great for lunch boxes, taken to work for the kiddies. Get them involved in making them. I think they'll enjoy them. So I'll put this menu card up on my Facebook page a little bit later. Thank you so much for coming by again. I'm going to enjoy a muffin with a cup of tea. I will speak to you later. Bye for now.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting